Hello everyone, welcome to another Excel dashboard creation video tutorial by SlideScope. And in this part, we are analyzing the customer satisfaction data. And this data comes from the customer service orders table here. And from this table, we will be able to create a simple dashboard like this. So first we will create the pivot table, and after creating the pivot table we will create a dashboard like this. In this dashboard we will create line chart for day wise customer satisfaction rating. We will also create an area chart for day wise number of interactions with the customers, agents average customer satisfaction. So there are three agents. So agent wise customer satisfaction rating and agent wise number of interactions. Even average customer satisfaction score for different contact types that we have, and number of interactions based on the contact types that we have. So we will create all of this in the coming chapter and explain dataset and everything. So let's get started. Hello everyone. Here we have the orders, finance and customer satisfaction data. So this project focuses on developing an interactive Excel dashboard, or you can also develop Power BI or Tableau dashboard that integrates data from orders, finance and customer satisfaction tables. So here you can see we have the orders data, we have the finance data and the customer satisfaction data. In these tables you can see we have customer ID, here we have product ID and order ID, and we have order ID where product ID is written. Okay, so in the orders table we have number of products ordered, sales date, product name, order type, different type of values are there. Most important thing is agent who has handled the order. So we got this data set while searching on GitHub and thought that it might be useful for students who are learning dashboard, data analysis and these type of topics. So in the customer service table, customer ID and order ID are there. In the finance table, order ID and product ID are there. Okay. And in the orders table, ordered ID and product ID are there, where we have information of which product was ordered, which was the agent who received the order, and all the finance related data is stored here. So if needed, we can join them using Power Pivot as well. Now the key features is centralized data integration, combines data from various sources into a single comprehensive dashboard or a holistic view. If when you will create the dashboard, we will create interactive filtering slicers that will enable instant data filtering, allowing users to drill down into specific time frames, dynamic visualizations, intuitive design, real-time synchronization, automatic update data in real time reflecting changes as new information is added or modified in the underlying dataset. And you can get some actionable insights like deliver meaningful insights into sales performance, revenue trends, customer satisfaction, and overall business efficiency. And there are some customizable features like this fully customizable to accommodate a specific user need with flexibility to add or adjust chart, table filters, etc. So to begin simply what you can do, you can simply go to Power Pivot. In Power Pivot, uh, you have manage and add to data model. So you can add an Excel table from the worksheet to the data model. So you can see we have the order ID here. Okay, and when we'll click the finance table, let's click on add to data model, and it is asking where is the data for your table. So just what I am going to do, I will select this. Okay, and here if you will go to table design, it is called table 2 in Power Pivot, add to data model, and now we have the table 2 also. Okay, and you can see the data model has changed. So let's zoom this. Here in our Power Pivot, we have table 1 and table 2, which are orders and finance. Similarly, we can go to the customer service table where we have information of agent, the average rating given to these agents, ticket ID, whenever the ticket was raised, and is it for an order. So simply yes or no is given, which means was the ticket raised for an order. Okay. What was the contact type? Was it a query, a request, a complaint? What was the date of contact? Customer name, order ID, and every customer is given a customer ID. So here also we will select the table and add it to our data model. Okay, so now you can see we have added the three tables to our data model. So in the data set itself, we found that was campaign. I've just named it as campaign, and we will use it if needed. And what we have done here is we have selected this in table design, named it as table 4. After going to Power Pivot tab, we will add this to the model as well. So now in our model, we have, if you see the diagram view, we have these four tables. Okay, obviously we can create a relationship between them. For example, order ID here can be matched with order ID here, table here can be matched with table here. So that is something that you can do as per your requirement. Currently I'm just going to close it. So as per the data, there were some objectives, and like for example, customer service dashboard objectives were include every agent's average customer satisfaction, include every agent's number of interactions with customers, include every contact types, number of interactions, you know, and include every contact type's average customer satisfaction. So for that, here you will see a customer is interacting on a particular date with a particular contact type with the agent. Okay, sometimes they will raise a ticket, and after the conversation they will also give ratings to agents. Okay, so the idea of our dashboard is to create all of that, you know, a comparison or interactions intent for an order, day wise customer interaction, and so on. So that's why for further analysis we will create three sheets, like one for customer satisfaction pivot, okay, then finance pivot and orders pivot. So because we have these three data to analyze, so finance pivot and add another sheet as orders pivot. Whenever you are beginning a product like this, so and here we will put the requirements from the sheet itself that we got from GitHub. So first requirement for customer service dashboard is this, and for finance dashboard and for the order fulfillment dashboard are like this. So first we will cover customer service section, then in finance section find overall sales value for each day, find average sales value for each day. Questions like this will be covered. And for order fulfillment dashboard, total orders, total revenue, average discount given. These can be the KPIs: most ordered product, find out best performing product, trend of number of sales for each day, and trend of revenue generated for each day. So those type of things will be done. Now in your CS pivot, that is the customer satisfaction pivot table, when we will create these pivot tables, so these pivot tables will help us in creating the charts, and after those charts we will be able to create different type of uh, dashboards. So that is something that we have already done in our previous examples also, like the financial analysis dashboard on financial sample data by Microsoft, and you saw the step by step that we created various pivot tables and designed it. So while designing it, we brought the data from there and use the formulas, use the pivot tables. So here you can see. So by creating this type of pivot tables, it will help you in organizing your data in categories. Okay. So here also we are doing the same thing. So first let's create the CS pivot with these requirements in mind. Now to create the pivot table, either we can do like select this and insert pivot table. So obviously we have the data here, so we can select it from here also. And if we go to power pivot, from where we'll manage our models, okay, so we have these tables like this is order ID, product ID. So table 1 is our customer satisfaction table. So you can go and create a pivot table from here also. Okay. Here in pivot table you will have different options like pivot table, pivot chart, chart and table, two charts, four charts. There are different things. Okay. Whatever you want to do, you can create it here. So we'll simply create pivot table. It will ask you where do you want to create a pivot table, in a new sheet or existing sheet. Okay. So you can select that existing sheet. So here in the new worksheet, we will write the name of our sheet which we created to hold these pivot values, CS pivot, and by exclamation sign $A $1. Okay. So now your pivot table will be created at that very spot. Now in your pivot table, when you will select, you can go to field. In the field, you will see different tables. So uh, obviously you can bring data from different tables also. That's why the data model is based on the relationship that you have established in the model. Here one by one we will start creating the pivot table records. So by changing the view from here, like I have changed the view like this. Here what we are going to bring is first, because as per the question, as per the requirement, every agent's average customer satisfaction. So every agent's average customer satisfaction will be, first you will write the agent handled, okay, and customer satisfaction. So in the values you will bring rating given, and in the rows you will bring agent handled. Okay, so here you will have something like agent Martin has handled these many ratings, but again this is going to be the average rating. So in value field setting you are going to select average rating, and now you will see average rating for every customer. Okay, what we can do here is, for example, we can go to home tab, and in general, if it is a number, we'll just say it's a number, so you will have that rating. So this is a simple type. You can also rename them. So what is the best way to rename? Suppose we have selected this column, okay, and here we will go to value field setting. So your custom name will be average CSAT, average customer satisfaction, okay, and in your row label it will be nothing but agent name. So this way we have agent name wise average customer satisfaction rating. Now there is one very important thing that you have to consider, that once you have created one pivot table, okay, just copy this and paste it. Okay, when you are going to paste it, suppose you have to create agent name wise number of interactions. Okay, when you will paste this, you will see your table here, and you will obviously see that the agent name and rating given are selected, that are in rows and columns. Okay, in your average rating you will just go to value settings and change it to count. Okay, and here your value field settings, just call it number of interactions. Okay, this way you will see agent name, number of interactions. This table will be created. Okay, and what we can do, we can simply bring it here. Okay, so make sure that you have copied them, because later when we are going to create the filters, okay, so for example you have to apply a filter. You will go to pivot table analyze and insert a filter. So let's say we are just using agent handle as a filter, so it will give you something like this. You can see when we are changing this, let's say for Adrian Martin, this is changing but this is not changing. So we have copied this, and now after copying this we also have to apply another setting, and that setting will be available on copying. So go to pivot table analyze, and now your filter connections are available. Okay, so for example in this table it is not available, which we are going to add later. So in this table filter connections are available. We'll see how we'll add this table, but here you have to select the filter connection and check OK. This way, now when you will make the filters or apply the filters, it will be applicable. Okay, so this is very important and keep in mind. And as we created, you know, for agent name and average customer satisfaction, we can also create similarly for agent name and number of interactions. For this, in ratings given, you have to adjust the value setting as count. Okay, and give it a custom name of number of interactions. So I think we gave this agent name. I don't know why is it not changing here. So this is very easy to bring, because here you are using the same thing, but you are just writing the, you are just changing the labels and just counting the values. So if you don't want the grand total here, what you can do, you can go to design, and from here grand total off for rows and columns you can do. Okay, you can keep or you can turn it off. So this is another simple way, because we'll be using these fields for charts. Similarly, we can bring number of interactions per contact type. Okay, so you just have to select contact type and ratings given. So in that you just have to again use count, and as you created for customer satisfaction by agent name, you can also make a simple pivot chart, contact type wise average satisfaction in the same way. Now after finding this, you also have to find day wise customer satisfaction and day wise number of interactions. To find day wise customer satisfaction, obviously the column contact date will be selected, and in contact date in your field setting you will select automatic and just call it days, okay, of the contact date. So you will select it like this, and similarly in average CSAT values you will just select values. Okay, so here days is also given and contact date is also given. So in your field settings you can select these values in the similar way. For day wise number of interactions, okay, you can select contact date, days and rating given. So rating given and days will be brought to the rows, contact date will be brought to the values. So this way you have day wise customer satisfaction and day wise number of interactions. This type of graph or this type of charts will be helpful in creating line graphs. So this way in our CS pivot table, and don't forget to save your work. So in our customer satisfaction pivot sheet, We'll have day wise number of interactions, day wise customer interaction 2, average CSAT for contact type 3, number of interaction for contact type 4, agent name and number of interactions 5, and agent name and average customer satisfaction 6. Okay, so you have to create 6 tables. Next is we will create a new sheet and we will rename this as CS dashboard, where we will put our customer satisfaction dashboard. And now after creating the customer satisfaction dashboard here, obviously we are going to organize everything, but I just want to show you a simple way of putting data there. And what I'm going to do, I will put them side by side so that it will be easier for me to navigate right now. Later maybe I'll change, yeah. So now they are side by side. So here click on your pivot table. Okay, after clicking on pivot table, go to insert and click on pivot chart. It will automatically suggest you a chart. For example, we can create a pie chart also, or a line chart, or a column chart. Okay, but when your data is categorical, like here we have agent names and we have aggregate value like average customer satisfaction rating value. So for that you can select something like a clustered column, or for such type of cases a donut chart or a pie chart or such type of pie chart will also be useful. Okay, whatever you prefer you can choose that. So I'm going to use a pie chart here, and in the pie chart if you want you can select different type of visuals, and here just name it whatever you want to name. And if you see we have requirements, so we can call it agents average customer satisfaction. Okay, and you can go to the CS dash, or you can go to the pivot chart and here simply write agent average customer satisfaction. In Excel itself there are many other examples, okay, that you can use to put it in your chart. For example, if we are going to use this, so we will just reduce the size of heading to 11 so that it matches the height. By clicking here and right click and click on format chart area. Okay, in formatting charts what we have to do is, while formatting the charts in border, select a color, okay, any color that you choose, and here just give round corners. Okay, so this way we will have our agent customer satisfaction. In chart itself you have different type of charts where you will be able to see the value. For example, I will prefer this one because here we are able to see the values also. So again I'll use a different font size because I am able to see percentage also in terms of number of values, and click here, adjust it, and obviously a lot of this area will not be needed, so you can do that. And in the background choose any color. So for example, and background color choosing is easier here also. So in fill choose any color that you will prefer for your graphs. Okay, so let's select a dark color, or select an example. And I forgot, in this example also you can actually see the data, so it will be good. Yeah, sorry for doing that. And here we have the labels, so you can give some kind of preset or shadow to it. Okay, you can select this. Here also you can give some kind of preset or shadow, say for slip of tongue. So here select some preset, I think this will look good. Okay, now when your chart is created, let's close all of them. When your chart is created, what you can do, you can simply copy it from here and the dashboard that you have created. So in the dashboard, we will simply select, and in view we will disable grid lines, so it looks like a plain color. We will select all, go to home, and give some kind of color. Okay, so for example, let's select more colors, and let's say we want to give this color, just giving you an example. Okay, and here we can bring our chart. Okay, obviously your chart and theme you can match, like in your fill you can use the similar type of fill which you will prefer for matching with this value. So for example, a very dark color. Okay, so whatever you prefer you can choose. Why I'm doing this is, here reduce it to 10 or maybe 9. I just want it in one line. Yeah, now here on top we have to bring some heading also. So one way of doing this is going to insert in shapes and create a shape like this. Okay, so our width is 100%. We have created a shape. In shape you can select different colors. So in shape we can fill the data as per our choice. Okay, so we can decide more colors. Okay, and here just double click customer satisfaction dashboard. Okay, press Control B, and we can simply align it, like align it to center, align it to center, and here we'll just increase its size. Okay, whatever size you want to put you can simply put here. You can go to insert. From insert you can select some icons. Let's see if there is an icon for customer. So let's select this icon. So we'll insert this icon and call it a customer satisfaction dashboard. Because it's in center, we'll just align it 2 or 3 spaces. And in your shape also you can select a fill color. So we will select this color. Okay, so this is our customer satisfaction dashboard. If you want to adjust its height, obviously these are the things that take time and totally your choice. Obviously you will be more creative than me, but I'm just showing you what you can do in every places. Okay, so this is a simple graph and you can create it here. Okay, and since we copied there, if we will delete it from here it will stay there. Okay, so this is agents average customer satisfaction. We have kind of given the answer. Every agent's number of interactions with customers. Now for this also we can create a similar kind of graphs. So here I will click here and insert, and for this I will use a simple bar chart, and here we will show number of interactions, and I will select, because I'm going to select a dark color or this, whatever you prefer. Okay, here I will simply click on this in a CS dashboard. I will go and bring this because I can do all the settings here also. I will pivot format. As I said, in border we will always show rounded corners, and I like rounded corners, you might not, so you can ignore that. A simple shadow, and obviously our data, the main data is there. So just a minute. You can increase its height. Okay, and right click where you have fill option, so you can fill something like more fill colors. Let's fill this, and then you have to change the fonts. Okay. So why not just select something that is already customized like this. Okay, so we have the data. Here is your legend, although it is not needed, but we'll simply adjust our legend, and here we are going to write our requirement text. You know, agents number of interactions with customers, and its font size equal to 10 or 9. Okay, it is a little bit slow in giving us, yeah. So this I can bring down here. So this is agents number of interactions with customers, and we can bring it in 2 lines also. Does it will not make any difference. Okay, and now we can reduce the width. So this is what you can do in order to check. Let's say I clicked on this and size is 4.68 centimeter and 8.3 centimeter width. If you will go here, it is 4.66. So you can copy the size from one and copy it in other. 4.68. I'm just saying so that you can match it. You know. And here the width is 8.3. You can type there also. I'm just too lazy to type, and like this. So this way they will look equal. Okay, and now you have your data, and we can increase width between them or decrease them. So this is a simple way of doing that. And just to adjust, I am going to change its color. So I'm just going to custom. So let's fill it with this color so that it matches our dashboard. Now we have this data, and similarly we have other values also. Okay, so let's remove this contact type and number of interactions, and let's quickly do this. Insert your chart. We can also bring a different type of chart, for example horizontal bar here. Okay, select styling as we are doing. We'll just rename it there, and this, obviously we can write macros and you know apply the same formatting to each graph, but that is something that we are going to use later. Here you have option to assign macro, so that's what macros are for. And the similar way our contact type number of interactions are also created, and we will just bring them here. So in your dashboard you can bring all those values that you want to answer for your first question. Similarly, contact type average CSAT, and for example this is our number of interactions for contact types, and you can bring it to here. So you can show it like this also. It is totally as per your requirement. And this is average CSAT for contact time. Obviously, because all of them have almost same setting, so I'm just pausing the video and creating it for you. Obviously, you can copy the same size as I showed you earlier, but I'm just doing it as per my assumption. And this is a simple customer satisfaction dashboard for now. Okay, and this way you can create your visuals whatever you want to bring here. Obviously, now we have other requirement like day wise customer satisfaction and day wise customer interaction. Okay, so for these what we can do, we can insert a line chart. So all you have to do is just select insert pivot chart and select a line chart from here. Okay, so this type of line chart will be created. In the line chart obviously you can use different type of settings, but we'll adjust its height and width accordingly. And this is day wise customer satisfaction. Here also, like, you have filters if you want to apply, so that are all part of it. And here you have different type of graphs. Okay, so I will choose it as per my theme. And again the same thing, right click, format chart, give it a rounded corner, and just give it a shadow. So this is day wise customer satisfaction. Let's bring it to our dashboard. So after doing the font settings and everything, this is what it will look like. You can see on this day 31st August the value is low. On this day 0.6 August the value is quite high. So let's remove this. And for day wise number of interactions, okay, so this is day wise average customer satisfaction. So let me, yeah, day wise customer satisfaction is correct. And I will also remove this. It's your choice if you want, but I have just used the area chart for day wise number of interactions. So as we selected the line chart, we can also select the area chart. For that, just click here, insert your chart. From here, just select the area chart and you will see. You can also select different options like this or this, which are 3D type, but we will simply keep this. Here again, we'll use the this one which we were doing, and now we have our data. If you want to change the color of it, like, you can click here and you can fill a different color. Okay, like fill a different background color if you want, or keep no fill. Here, let's say if you want to fill some different color in your chart, you can select. So we can select as per background or any other, for example this color. So whatever you want to choose, you can choose accordingly. Color and everything obviously needs a lot of detailing, and you can try different combinations. Sometimes a brand also gives us some kind of guidelines, when we are creating dashboards or reports for them. So that is what you have to do. And obviously here the font size that we are choosing is 10 or 10.5 will be better. So we have our simple dashboard here. Now our dashboard is created, and let's collapse these things a little bit. So you have the customer satisfaction dashboard. Okay, this is our simple customer satisfaction dashboard. without any type of slicers, but we have at least created all the charts, all the questions that were asked in our requirement. As you can see in the dataset dashboard, we have simply rearranged the graph. So from these graphs from footer, we have just brought on the sidebar.